but how about that pass to set it up?
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
The NBA part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Pass to Harris. No good from outside. Denver's gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. From downtown, Joe misses. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Fades. Here's Harris. Got it. Good job at the low post.
Nothing the defense can do. Harris is just a special player, capable of beating you from all three levels.
Outside Joe. Jaquez grabs the board.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
Here's Jakubonis. He had a 15-point alley in their last game against Milwaukee.
Promoting team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago. Timeout.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
You shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead
with a score, Miami 18. Denver 56.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Nuggets with the ball on the court for the Nuggets. We've got Jamal Murray. Ben Simmons is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Joe in at the two-guard spot.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Outside Harden. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Harden's got 5 now.
Now you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Joe. And again, Denver with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Releases. And too long on the shot.
They've shown them power inside. The rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the basket by Joe.
Assist
You
goes
can't
to
play much better than
Ben
this.
Simmons.
That's 4 straight to start the half.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Right side out of Pio. Pass to Jaquez. That one falls. He's got 7.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Joe. outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you gotta love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
From James Harden.
Denver, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Puts it up from 12. Joe misses. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Brown's checked in for Simmons. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
Isaiah
That sums it up.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Jaquez. Adebayo, and it's Denver with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display.
Wow.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Thanks to AT&T for a fantastic look from their connected cam. Hero against Murray. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Nails the wide-open jumper.
And each year, Adebayo looks more and more comfortable shooting the ball off the catch. He's become a scoring threat from all over the floor.
Good.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Here's Harden. Tipped. And they recover it. Hero. No good. Joe with the defensive effort.
2 minutes.
Inside. Over Adebayo. Joe misses. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Here's Harden. Good work there as it goes. And it's 7 points for James Harden.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
Knocks down the long J.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Joe. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. The fadeaway. And it's Miami with another.
Well, you've got to love the confidence Adebayo has developed on that mid-range shot.
On the wing, Brooks. Denver moving it around. Joe. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Harden, driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Timeout call
It's
for the
time
Nuggets.
to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who wants some? Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Murray. Oh, Harris with the block.
That's the end of the
So
third
it's
quarter with the score.
Denver making this game a no
Miami
contest.
Heat.
They poured it on early, and
Denver,
they've never let up. And their
84.
defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallied.
Let's get that ball moving.
And with the fourth quarter upon us,
Substitution on
Make
the court.
substitutions. And for Miami, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo and Ware together inside. James Harden out there with Jonas. And it's Harris in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact. While he was going up.
Oh, that is a smart move there by Bam. It's so hard for defenders
Now at the
not
line,
to bite on that
Bam
shot.
Adebayo.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm. Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Well, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mr. Clutch.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Now here's Joe. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has led up since they have the lead.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Joe.
That's the end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was an enemy but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
There's a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot of debates, which also just builds into having an interesting idea. So recently I swapped Michael Jordan and LeBron James. So it's LeBron and Pippen in the 90s, and Jordan's going from team to team or whatever. And I think it's really interesting to see Jordan up against the Warriors. Can he take down KD? It's a really good point of debate. A lot of people in the comments, they get fired up over it. Maybe a little too much. recently I'm working on a Kobe and Tracy McGrady career swap, which is like a recent debate. You know, Shaq and T-Mac, they think they can win together. So, you know, even though it's a video game, you could still provide some kind of answer, some kind of insight as to what it maybe could have looked like. I think that's really interesting to me, for sure.
When you sit down to do these what-if scenarios, do you like to have the computer play head-to-head and you just kind of sit back and watch it unfold, or how do you approach that?
I pretty much set up rosters. A lot of my videos, I'll have like a roster for each save file to keep the teams accurate. So if I'm doing like a LeBron and
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week, Friday night, Pat. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Ben Simmons is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Murray. And it's Joe in at the 2. And for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's White in at the power forward. Well, Stan, I know you love the numbers. What they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, they're two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Here's Joe. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. To the inside. White.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Murray, shot is good.
Murray.
Well, Murray can create space off the dribble, and he doesn't hesitate with that pull-up.
Up top, Vassell. Brooks defending. Kept alive. Cornett. And that was stuffed right through.
The big man with the flush. So impressive.
Man, that's so fun to watch.
And at his size, you'd like to see him attack the rim like that.
Now a timeout by Denver. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team, everyone!
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Joe with the ball. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. For 3. Oh, Denver gets it back. Jokic shot is good.
Jokic.
3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And he makes it.
Can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Isaiah
Delights in bullying his way into a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Harper. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cornett to the paint. Here's Harper. Joe grabs the miss. Pass to Murray. Denver moving it around. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's
Assisted
not
by
what he's known for.
Jamal Murray.
And throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Fox against Murray. And it's Fox with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener
Isaiah
there.
Joe.
That's how you help
3.
free up your teammates.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to White. Now here's Vassell. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. With a step back, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Their last encounter was in Denver.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of
Jamal
shooting.
Murray.
When you watch the Aaron
First
Fox,
personal
is there
foul.
anything that sticks out to you,
Second
Grant?
team.
This league has the best athletes in
At
the
the
world.
line
And
for your
Fox looks
Spurs.
like maybe the greatest guy out there on most nights.
2 shots.
This change of direction is especially elite.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Bryant, he's checked in for Cornette. Prince comes in for Vassell. And Castles subbed in for Harper.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Watson passes to Joe. And they pick up 2. Joe's got 14 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And here's Fox. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside.
first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Prince. Clock at 4. It's deflected. Launches a 3. And again,
Joe.
Denver with a 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
The basket's good.
Tony
Off the assist
Prince.
from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Fox is great operating an offense. He is very skilled setting others up.
He buries
Isaiah
it from
Joe.
3. Joe's got
points.
20.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Castle,
Nuggets
covered by
foul.
Joe. And there's the call on
Brown.
Christian Brown.
First
That's his
personal
first
foul.
foul.
3rd team foul.
.02 left in the first quarter of the game. Prince finds Bryant.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Launches it. And the
Isaiah
Nuggets hit again
Joe.
from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
Spurs trail by 15. Fox the pass to Prince. Now Bryant. Can't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Watson. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Joe. And again,
Joe.
Denver with a 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
17 seconds left in the first. Schroeder against Fox. Over Schroeder. No good. Unable to win this
That's
run.
the end of the first
And so
quarter
it's
with the
Denver.
score.
A 18-point lead at the end of the period. And that
Denver,
three-point shooting, a
32.
big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Colin Sexton up there with Aaron Fox.
Colin
Luke
Sexton.
Cornett. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Bryant in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr.
Ben
Clutch in their
Simmons.
last game against Miami got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over
Colin
into this one.
Sexton.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Joe. Rebound by San Antonio.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And he comes up with a bucket. Cornette's got his second basket of the night.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Simmons.
Nuggets.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Bates is checked in for Watson. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum grip?
I'd argue both. BA, I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
To the middle. Here's Cornette. Fader on the way. Brooks with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 15. Here's Joe. For 3. Joe's got 31 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Sexton. Uses the glass on the
Colin
layup.
Sexton.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
Joe on the wing. This one for 3. And again
Isaiah
for 3.
Joe.
Buries his
For
10th
3.
triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Pass to Cornette. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cornette's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets.
Isaiah
They led the game at
Joe.
1 point by 20.
3
Well, they
points.
just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Sexton. Sinks another one.
Colin
He's on
Sexton.
a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Oh, got
Joe.
that bucket in no time at all. Joe's got 40 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Vassell with it. Joe covering. Vassell shot is good.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved this game over the years.
Fires the 3. Good.
Joe.
Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Timeout,
Now a
timeout.
timeout
Timeout
called by
Spurs.
San Antonio.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs Night Squad.
And the Spurs with some changes. checked in for Cornette. Prince comes in for Vassell. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Sexton. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets.
2 minutes
Brown
remaining
comes
in the
in for
first
Bates.
half. 2 minutes.
Castle against Jokic. Castle misses. Denver leading by 22. 1:44 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Joe. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Bryant finds Castle. Clock at 6. Outside White. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's Joe. And that one's good. Joe's got 48.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
It's stolen away. Knocked loose.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Castle outside. They need this. And it's flushed down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from there.
Second personal
You know,
foul.
guys, this is an exciting
First
young
team
player.
foul.
Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. Hustles,
Castle.
plays defense, got a
Taking
national
2
championship
shots.
in college, so he is a winner, too.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Strawther comes in for Joe, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Jamal Murray. And he's good on the second.
Well, Castle is already a versatile defender, and offensively, he's just scratching the surface. You can see why he won Rookie of the Year.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Releases. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the
Nikola
glass.
Jokic.
Jokic has gotten his third basket of the night.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
There was no defense.
Antonio,
That has to be one of the
32.
easiest shots I've seen tonight.
The Nuggets.
Unorganized
61.
defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's Denver now on the court for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is out. Simmons. And it's Murray. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Joe in at the 2. Vassell shot is good.
A strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Here's Joe. Pure
Joe.
from 3-point range. Joe's got 54 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And Fox, here we go. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
What focus and balance from Fox. So elusive and strong on the tape.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good
Nikola
off the
Jokic.
glass. Jokic has got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Vassell against Brooks. White for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Peter.
White's got his second bucket on the night.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync. He hasn't been at his best this year. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Drains the triple.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Yep, that one's good. Harper's gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Joe. And yes!
Isaiah.
The basket, 16 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Vassell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Harper, 6 on the shot clock. Over Simmons, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Puts a... Joe misses. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell, he's open. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Joe. There's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Nuggets foul.
San Antonio shooting their
Joe.
6th attempt at the charity
Second
stripe of the game.
personal foul.
Well, you know what I like
Substitution
about
on court.
Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy.
Denver foul.
Look at who's out
Joe.
there now for San Antonio.
Third break.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. Devin Vassell out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Harper, and it's Castle in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Again!
Isaiah
What an
Joe.
avalanche!
3.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. On the wing, Vassell, covered by Jokic. Great D that time from Jokic.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do.
Joe.
Protect the house.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
San Antonio's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Fox outside. The jump hook. Here's Castle. Strawther grabs a miss. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. On the wing, Brooks. It's good.
Spurs
And he drew
foul.
contact on the shot,
Colin
so he will
Sexton.
go to the line.
Second
A 3-point
personal
play
foul.
opportunity. Cornette's checked in
At
for
the
San
line for the
Antonio.
Nuggets.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
That is why Fox is one of the best in the pick and roll. He can go himself, and it's really tough slowing it down.
And the basket by Joe.
The assist
3
numbers
points.
certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Harper, covered by Joe. And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
There's the triple. Good! That's another bucket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Vassell can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Isaiah Joe.
Boy, he can't miss
Assistant.
right now. This is as
Nikola
locked
Jokic.
in as you get.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Fox. And that one drops. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team.
Isaiah
They need to
Joe.
find some other contributors.
3.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Vassell outside. Pass to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Harper gets it to go.
Can you even
Assist
believe this is
goes
the same
to
guy? What a difference here in the
Cornette.
second half.
Here's Joe. Good.
Joe.
He hits again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Fox finds Kessel. Now here's Vassell. From outside the arc. Strother grabs a miss. The Nuggets have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth.
Joe.
Yep, that one goes.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Vassell's shot is good.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Beyond the arc. And
Isaiah
another one.
Joe.
And he's
For
been
3.
dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering
Denver
the
foul.
offense. Really
Joe.
taking it to the opposition.
4th personal
And for the
foul.
better part of a decade now,
First
the league
team
allowing
foul.
players to wear.
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
Two-Way Dream is the first player to hit Dark Matter rep in NBA 2K26.
Gotta aura farm a little bit. Slow down. Let me aura farm a little bit.
Hey guys, Two-Way Dream here, and it is the first Dark Matter rep in 2K26.
With unmatched dedication, they've just unlocked the most exclusive My Team rewards, including GOAT Hoodie Mellow with 99 everything and all legend badges. That's gonna be hard to beat. They also get an exclusive Dark Matter court, their MT Arena sent to outer space, and Black Hole Basketball to complete the theme. Stellar rewards.
I would play from 2:30 in the afternoon till 2 a.m. at night. I would get 3 hours of sleep.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from and the starting group. The Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Edey. And for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Mr. Clutch out there with Murray. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Well, the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3. You can't lose. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they got.
Murray against Mitchell. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on. Not there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Joe's gone 2 of 2.
Timeout call for Memphis.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Covered by Joe. Simmons pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Joe. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Jokic played in with a nice touch.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it. Way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is
Jaren Jackson Jr.
His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Mitchell against Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Drills the three-pointer. And 12 points for Mr. Clutch.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want: hit threes and block shots. He's won Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Pass to Jackson. Over Simmons. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot. You can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You look at Mr. Clutch.
Grizzlies
He's really been playing well.
Yes.
Make some noise for your one and only Nuggets
Even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Christian Brown comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Murray. It's blocked. Here's Joe. Guarded by
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Joe.
2 minutes.
Good.
Somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Jerome passes to Jackson. Will it go? Clark trying to get open. Jackson misses. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Joe. Good on the three-point shot. Joe's got 19 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. And the shot is long. Denver leading by 17. And Watson swings it
Watson for two.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Jerome passes to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. To the inside. Joe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. The Nuggets shooting there
at the line for your Nuggets.
And they shot the ball well this season.
2 shots.
In terms of their attempts, 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And Joe drops them both. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jerome passes to Jackson. Now Eldama. Inside. Here's Clark. The Grizzlies with another miss. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against San Antonio. Joe.
Christian Brown with the dive.
On the interior, this is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Nice shot from 10 feet out.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Joe with it.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Nuggets 32, the Grizzlies
An ideal way
8.
to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in fun. We come back right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to find some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting Jackson at a high clip.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
So on the floor for Memphis, a front line of Jackson and Jackson Jr. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different.
Number
They
23.
may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Joe. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable.
Timeout call for
Timeout
Memphis.
called by Memphis. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game is played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Launches from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's it. The gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
To the middle. Here's Edey. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Who's ball?
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. Nuggets have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a great one. Wasted no time on that one. Joe's got 47 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Mitchell outside. And they call an illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
And not the most common you'll see in the NBA.
Substitution on the court.
That pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away.
Good, he hits again.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the...
Joe.
And you love how
First
Jackson
personal
Jr.
foul.
has
First team foul.
to setbacks and injury.
At the line for the
Never get
Grizzlies.
discouraged.
Jaren
Just
Jackson
makes him work
Jr.
harder.
2
We've
shots.
known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Catching up.
Substitution on the court.
Denver Nuggets.
At the end of the first half, with the score, your
Their
Nuggets,
defense has been active
72,
and effective.
the Grizzlies,
will return shortly.
28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Mr. Clutch out there with Murray. Then it's Simmons. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's Joe. And he makes that one.
Joe.
57
Nikola
points for
Jokic
Mr.
with the
Clutch.
dime.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Covered by Joe. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And the
Assisted
flush
by
from Jackson Jr.
Mitchell.
Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty.
And the three ball is good. 69 points for Mr. Clutch.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Edey. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's a whistle. That
Second
goes on
personal
Mr.
foul.
Clutch.
First
That's
team
foul number
foul.
2 for him. The Nuggets
Substitution
making a
on the
switch
court.
here. Bates is checked in. Outside Jackson. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And how about the 5 made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mitchell looking it over. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Joe. Oh, good. On the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Shoots a fader. And they recover it. Mitchell finds Jackson. Tries yet again. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Joe. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's Jackson with the drive. And Jackson throws it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Down low, here's Wells.
Jalen
Mitchell
Wells.
picking up the assist.
The assist.
Mitchell's got 2 assists now tonight. Here's Joe. And again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And a shot by Wells, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Joe. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Kuzma passes to Wells. Brooks against Kuzma. Mitchell outside. Over Murray. And the last second attempt is not good. And so it's Denver. It's safe to say there's no catching him today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets Dance Team.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Substitution on the
Some
court.
changes here.
At the line for your
And some
Nuggets,
stats here, guys. The scoring
Dennis
breakdown.
Schroeder.
Well, you
Shooting
know, for me, the
one.
passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson is out there with Zach Edey. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then there's Wells. And it's Brand in at the 1 spot.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Here's Joe. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And the dunk by Wells.
Man, you
Assisted
always
by
depend on him or one to lead you to the right place.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Joe. Covered by Wells. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson to the paint. Jackson with the basket.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Took him no time at all on that one. Joe's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nuggets.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Clutch.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Lets it go with a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Edey can't hit. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Launches a three. Again, what an avalanche!
And that ties in for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Poked away. Here's Joe. Off target with that shot. So it's the Nuggets win. This one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once
we would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you later. You